Homeowners across Britain are waking up to a nightmare. Their properties are worth less than what they owe. Values are crashing, buyers have disappeared, and thousands of families are now completely trapped. This is the mortgage crisis nobody warned you about. Here are the 10 towns hit hardest. Number 10. Hastings in East Sussex. On the south coast, roughly an hour from London by train. What was supposed to be a safe investment has become a financial graveyard. Properties have been absolutely obliterated, with values collapsing 3.8% in just 1 year, and £9,000 wiped away from every home. Transaction volumes have evaporated completely. There are 77% fewer buyers showing up to viewings. The town is choking. Families who bought thinking the coast was their escape plan are now trapped in rapidly depreciating assets they cannot sell for any reasonable price. Rents keep climbing relentlessly while purchase prices crater. People desperately want to live there but literally cannot afford to buy at any price point. This is not recovery. This is a catastrophe disguised as stability in the headlines. Number 9. Watford in Hertfordshire. A commuter town in complete freefall and panic. Prices are down 3.3%. £12,800 have gone from an average home permanently. Properties wait 16 weeks just to sell. The commute premium everyone paid for is completely gone. Buyers have realised the cost of a Watford home no longer makes economic sense when people work from home 2 or 3 days a week. Homeowners are in absolute panic mode. Properties sit unsold for months, rotting on the market. Sellers are slashing prices, desperately hoping someone will make an offer. The once attractive commuter dream has become a financial prison. Families are locked into mortgages on homes worth significantly less with each week that passes. Number 8. Tunbridge Wells in Kent. A wealthy established town where property values are vanishing into thin air. 6.72% gone in a year. £36,000 evaporated completely. The pandemic brought wealthy Londoners fleeing the capital. Prices shot up artificially and unsustainably fast, beyond what wages could support. Now reality hits with devastating force. Mortgage rates above 5% destroy affordability completely for ordinary families. Those pandemic-era price surges are reversing violently and ruthlessly. Transaction volumes collapsed 22% year on year. The town that was supposedly recession-proof is drowning. Wealthy buyers who stretched themselves to breaking points are now underwater financially. Their equity is gone forever. The lifestyle premium they thought they were buying is now a liability that cannot be escaped. Before we reveal the final 7 towns, listen very carefully. If these numbers have disturbed you deeply, if these statistics terrify you because they match your exact situation, please subscribe immediately. Hit the subscribe button. We investigate the dark stories the mainstream media refuses to cover, the hidden truth about the mortgage crisis destroying families across Britain systematically. Subscribe now. The towns coming next are being absolutely devastated. Your family needs to hear this truth. Number 7. Ipswich in Suffolk. Ipswich is a major port city experiencing absolutely devastating economic decline. It fell 7.1% in a single calendar year, and £17,000 per property is gone permanently. That is the largest fall across the entire East of England region by far. A supposed major employment hub with strong fundamentals is collapsing. The job market is not recovering in any meaningful way. Young people are fleeing the town in desperation. Rents are climbing 4.9% annually, while sales prices have frozen completely. This divergence signals desperation and crisis, not recovery or hope. Many people want to live there but simply cannot afford to buy. Renters are trapped because they cannot qualify for mortgages. This is an affordability breakdown occurring in real time before our eyes. Number 6. Newbury in Berkshire, 60 miles from London, along a river with beautiful architecture. Supposedly a paradise location, but right now it is completely worthless as an investment. Prices are down £19,000 per property. Transaction volumes have collapsed dramatically. Time on market has become impossibly long. Buyers are escaping Newbury, desperately moving to Reading or Swindon because those towns offer more property for significantly less money. The commuter premium that built this town is now completely obliterated. Newer buyers cannot sell without taking devastating financial losses. The gap between expectations and brutal reality has become unbearable for trapped homeowners. Number 5. Worthing in West Sussex. A coastal town that became a pandemic escape dream destination. That dream has turned into a financial nightmare. Prices fell 2.6%, wiping away £8,000. The seaside appeal is gone when mortgages are underwater. Employment is catastrophically weak. The town centre is dying, with retail closures everywhere. Rents are climbing while home prices fall, creating desperation. This is the classic trap families fall into, financially. They moved for lifestyle appeal. Now that lifestyle means nothing when you are underwater on your mortgage. Families that traded London stress for coastal living now face financial ruin. Number 4. Bolton in Greater Manchester. The Northwest is collapsing economically. Bolton lost 10% of its entire property value in a single year. Transaction volumes dropped 18%, and fewer people are buying anything. More and more sellers are desperate to exit the market. Prices crashed by £25,000 per property on average. The town cannot hold value under any circumstances. Employment is desperately weak, and young people are leaving constantly for better opportunities elsewhere. This is not a temporary dip or correction. This is structural economic and housing decline. Families are trapped in homes worth £50,000 less than they paid 2 years ago. Some have negative equity, meaning they owe more than the house is worth. Number 3. Ceredigion in Wales. This is the steepest decline in the entire United Kingdom, by far. 6.96% of value has been wiped away completely. This Welsh coastal and rural area introduced heavy second home taxation penalties. Investment demand evaporated overnight, evaporating the market. Prices collapsed catastrophically, and the market is effectively destroyed. Tourism drives the local economy, and it is fractured beyond recognition. Locals are trapped in depreciating properties they cannot sell. This is not a recession or a correction. This is an economic collapse specific to this region. Families who thought they were buying a stable Welsh home are now completely underwater financially. Number 2. Huddersfield in West Yorkshire, a northern town in complete free fall and panic. Prices have fallen by 6.6%, a devastating collapse. Prices plummeted from modest growth to the steepest decline recorded. Average prices are £260,000, down significantly from previous peaks. Transaction volumes collapsed entirely. The jobs market has failed to support housing costs. Employment is desperately weak everywhere. Young professionals are leaving for Manchester and Leeds constantly. Rents climb while house prices fall, creating impossible situations. This is the death spiral happening in real time. Fewer buyers, fewer transactions, lower prices, more seller desperation. Families who invested their life savings in Huddersfield are seeing that money evaporate into thin air. This is the worst part of this crisis. If you or your family live in the final town on this list, you are in genuine financial danger right now. This is not speculation. This is not fear-mongering. This is the reality unfolding. If this video has helped you understand what is happening in the British housing market, please hit subscribe immediately. Share this with families trapped in these towns. Tell them the truth. Help them understand their situation. What comes next is absolutely critical and devastating. The final town is in complete collapse. Number 1. Blackburn in Lancashire. This is northwest devastation and economic collapse. Prices fell approximately 5%, but that barely captures the horror. £20,000 gone per property. This is not the complete story of the catastrophe. This is the crisis narrative. The town is dying systematically. Employment is collapsing everywhere. Young people have abandoned the region entirely. The town centre is ghost-like and apocalyptic. Business closures accelerated rapidly. Manufacturing never recovered from earlier devastation. This is structural economic and housing collapse, not a correction, not a market adjustment. This is a town in genuine crisis. Families trapped in homes they cannot sell without financial ruin. Negative equity is spreading like a plague. Bankruptcy lurks around every corner. This is the mortgage crisis in its rawest, most devastating form. Nowhere to go, no way out, just trapped families watching their homes become worthless. Here is the horrifying truth about what is happening across Britain right now. The national headlines are lying to you. They say prices are up 1.3% nationally. That is completely meaningless when entire regions and towns are being wiped out economically. Families in these 10 towns are experiencing financial devastation that will haunt them for decades to come. These are not isolated declines or corrections. These are catastrophic collapses in regions where real people live and struggle. Mortgage rates above 5% are destroying affordability systematically. Families are trapped in homes worth less than their mortgages. Negative equity is spreading like an epidemic. The news celebrates recovery while your home value evaporates, while you lose your equity, while your dreams burn away. If your property is in any of these towns, you are in crisis mode right now, whether you realize it or not. If you bought in the last 3 years with a small deposit, you have likely lost that entire deposit in value evaporation. If you are trying to sell, you will be rejected by every buyer because nobody wants these properties. If you are locked in with a mortgage, you are drowning financially. The next 12 to 18 months will determine whether you survive financially or not. If mortgage rates fall, you might escape. If they do not fall, you are finished. Your equity will disappear. Your home will be worth less. Your family will be devastated. This is not theoretical. This is happening right now to families in 10 British towns. Hastings families woke up to find a £300,000 home worth £270,000, £30,000 gone, just vanished. Watford families realised a £400,000 investment is now worth £385,000, £15,000 lost. Tunbridge Wells families who paid £500,000 are now sitting on homes worth £470,000, £30,000 destroyed. Ipswich families who thought they were buying stability found prices crash by £17,000. Newbury families lost £19,000 overnight. Worthing families lost £8,000. Bolton families lost £25,000. Ceredigion families lost even more. Huddersfield families are in crisis. Blackburn families destroyed. What happens next determines everything, absolutely. If interest rates fall, some families might escape. If they do not fall, negative equity spreads everywhere. Foreclosures increase dramatically. Families lose everything. Homelessness increases substantially. Mental health crises multiply. This is what happened in 2008. This is what is happening now in 10 towns across Britain. The difference is concentrated geographically. This time it is more devastating. The reality nobody wants to admit is happening right now. Homeowners are trapped everywhere. Children are scared. Parents are losing sleep, wondering how they will pay mortgages on homes worth nothing. This is the hidden crisis. This is what the government does not want you to know. Millions of families are underwater. Negative equity is spreading like cancer. Nobody is safe anymore. Your home is evaporating. Your financial future is disappearing. This is your moment. This is your chance to wake people up. Share this video everywhere. Show families what is really happening. Tell them the truth. The mainstream media will not. The politicians will not. The banks will not. You must. If you know someone in Hastings, tell them. If you know someone in Watford, warn them. If you know someone in Tunbridge Wells, alert them. If you know someone in Ipswich, inform them. If you know someone in Newbury, enlighten them. If you know someone in Worthing, educate them. If you know someone in Bolton, protect them. If you know someone in Ceredigion, rescue them. If you know someone in Huddersfield, save them. If you know someone in Blackburn, help them. Tell them the truth before it is too late. This crisis is accelerating. Time is running out. Every week, prices fall further. Every day, families slip underwater. Every hour, someone realizes they cannot sell without ruin. The banks are terrified. The government is silent. You know the truth now. You have seen the data. You understand the devastation. Wake up. The 10 towns experiencing the worst of this crisis represent different regions across Britain. The South Coast has been devastated by coastal town property collapses. The home counties are struggling with commuter town desperation. The Southeast is collapsing with transport hub failures. East Anglia is suffering from employment weakness. Wales is experiencing the steepest national decline in the entire United Kingdom. The Northwest is in freefall with economic structural collapse. Yorkshire is drowning in its own property market destruction. These regions are all experiencing catastrophic property collapses, including negative equity, trapped mortgages, destroyed retirement plans, and shattered dreams. The mortgage crisis is unfolding right now in 2026. Nobody is talking about this publicly. The mainstream media ignores it. The government stays silent. Families are suffering. Homes are worthless. Equity is gone. Dreams are destroyed. This is not fear-mongering. This is the reality. This is what is happening right now in these 10 British towns, to real families with real problems and real devastation unfolding around them every single day, without media coverage or government intervention. Subscribe now. Hit that button immediately. Do not wait. Do not hesitate. Do not think about it. Just subscribe. This channel tells the absolute truth. This channel fights relentlessly for families. This channel exposes crises that others refuse to cover. This channel shows what the mainstream media will never show. Subscribe now and tell others about this channel. Share the link everywhere. Send it to families you know. Post it on every platform. The more people understand the truth, the better chance we all have of forcing real, meaningful change in this broken system and housing market across Britain, and of helping millions of families trapped in impossible situations right now. This is the mortgage crisis of 2026. This is the financial devastation unfolding right now. This is the truth that will change your life. Hastings, Watford, Tunbridge Wells, Ipswich, Newbury, Worthing, Bolton, Ceredigion, Huddersfield, Blackburn. These 10 towns are ground zero for the biggest housing market collapse since 2008. The impact will be generational. The damage will be catastrophic. The fallout will define a generation. Wake up. Watch this. Share this. Save families. Now, the crisis is real. It is happening right now.